never do that. I don't forget how to record a video, you guys.
Mama on the beat.
I ain't gotta get for no tennis bracelet. I need 20 bands for a anklet. He gave me heat, now I got protect. These only want that cause they hurt me.
I sing a sad song with my house. Do the dance here with my house. I got pants, yeah, I got bones.
Hey you guys, it's your girl Maya and I'm back at it again with another YouTube video. And in today's video, we are going to be getting into all about my hair. If you don't know, now you know. I have locks, okay? This is all natural. This is all my hair and maybe some dead hair, but do you want to be technical like that? No, then hush. Did I give you guys a close-up? I'm gonna try to give you guys a close-up. Don't really know how this is gonna work. I didn't really plan this out, okay? But I don't know if y'all can really see. They're in two strand twists right now, but here are my locks. They go down to like right before my butt, so like right here. We are gonna make this Loc Q and A video since I've been kind of getting a lot of traction from TikTok. Also, thank you guys if you all are following me on TikTok. You just saw that I just got to 10K on TikTok, so thank you guys so much for following me on there. We are gonna go get into this Locs Q and A and frequently asked questions about locks towards me or towards other people who have locks or just stuff that I always hear. So we're gonna go ahead and get right into these questions that you guys have. Question number one is, what made you get them? That's a good question, and a lot of people ask me that, and honestly I really don't remember. What I remember is because I had these locks for about 7 years now. I remember my mom had started her locks like maybe 1 or 2 years before I started mine. So I mean, I wasn't really like, oh my god, I want them, but it was at the same time, it's like my mom and I were just tired of the long nights of washing, blow drying the hair, trying to find out a style, putting in the braids, putting in this, that, the third, and then I don't like it, and then the next day I come back from school and it's back poofy and all that. And yeah, we were just kind of both tired of that process. So I think that's the reason why I decided to get locks, because it's lower maintenance. Yeah, I would say that that's the reason that I got locks, just for lower maintenance and because of you. The next question is, have you ever thought about cutting them? No and yes. So I never thought about cutting them, but I have thought about combing them out, which is another method that you can do, and it's gonna take days. But I briefly thought, like, I think maybe in 8th or 9th grade, I was like, I'm done. I was just fed up, honey. I was fed up. I was like, my hair was looking rough. I was like, I'm tired of looking like this. I look like a boy. I was just fed up. I really don't remember all the specifics, but I was really just fed up. Like, I don't know. Maybe I just miss having natural hair for some reason. So, do you have a moisturizing routine? So I recently just posted a TikTok and reel on this, but basically, let me go get my stuff actually. Okay, so basically what I use for daily moisture is a hair / scalp oil first. So what I have here is, this is the one I really recommend. This is the Design Essential Scalp and Skincare Anti-Itch and Tension Relief. If I could find these links, and if I remember to, I'll put them down below in the description box. This is tea tree and aloe. I'm pretty sure this can be found at Walgreens though. And yeah, I like this one just because it has peppermint oil, and when it has stuff like, I don't know, like those tingly spicy fragrances or whatever, it just feels like it's doing something. So that's why I like this one, and it just feels like it's doing something to me. But as you can see, I'm a little low, if you can even see that. We're kind of using the end of this and then starting to use this now, which is the same brand. Oh, I'm tripping. Which is the Essations Tea Tree Solutions Anti-Itch Scalp Oil. So basically the same product, anti-itch scalp oil. I mean, of course, if you have extra on your head, you just kind of rub it through your hair, but you mainly use it on your scalp. Basically, with dreads, you basically only do stuff to your scalp. Like, you don't really do stuff to like every strand of hair you have, because first of all, that's just too much. Second of all, your hair is growing from your scalp, so you might as well just nourish the hair that's already growing. You get what I'm saying? So these are like the 2 oils that I use in my hair. So I just, you know, go through every morning after I wash and just boop, 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 and then rub it in my scalp, and then, you know, just kind of rub the excess throughout my hair. Then the next thing I use after that is a grease. So this right here is the Bronner Bro Double Strength Super Grow with vitamin E. I just do the same thing, same process, kind of just go through and put it on my scalp just to make sure. But that's my moisturizing routine. Just do that every day. Have any of your locks broken off? That's another yes or no question. No, none of my locks have broken off because I make sure I keep my hair up, you know what I'm saying? I make sure up as in maintenance, so I make sure, you know, just make sure everything's okay, make sure I get it done, make sure it's retwisted, all that, make sure it's moisturized, as I said. But no, yes, because I accidentally cut one of my strands. I can't show you guys because it's not really seeable right now, but I cut one of my strands. It was only like in the middle of my hair though, but I cut one of my strands on accident, not all the way down, but like probably left like this much when I cut it. I cut it because I had it up in a style, and she put pipe cleaners and yarn and stuff in there. That's how they like style your hair with locks, just to like keep it up, you know what I'm saying? But she put one of those in my hair, and I was using scissors to cut it out as I usually do, because, you know, you can't really just untwist it with your fingers or whatever. So I cut my, I never had a problem with it, never had a problem with this up until now, but I accidentally cut it, and I could have got it reattached, but I was just so heartbroken. Like, I just threw it away. I flushed it down the toilet actually. Anyway, how long did it take you to get to that length? As I said earlier, I had my locks for going on 7 years, so a good 6 years now is how much it took for me to get my hair down to like mid back, close to butt area. But you know, it really just all depends on your hair type and how your hair naturally grows. It is kind of like a theory that people say, oh, when your hair is in locks, it grows faster. And when you honestly look at it, it does seem that way. But I never really paid too much attention to my natural hair when I had natural hair to really say that, honestly. I don't pay enough attention to anybody else. So it really, when it comes to hair growth with locks, I would just say it really just all depends on your hair, your genetics. It probably does speed it up, you know what I'm saying? But you know, that's just really kind of like a discretion type of thing. How long did it take them to lock up? I don't remember. This is so bad. This sounds so bad. I think it took like 3 to 6 months, if I'm not mistaken. It's editing of my hair, so that was false. I just got my mom. She said that it took my hair 9 months to lock, and basically I just want to come in here and say that it depends on your hair type. My hair wasn't as coily. It was type 4, but it wasn't like as coily, so it did take about a good like under a year to lock my hair. So as I said, 9 months. My mom just told me that her and my sister, since they have locks as well, their hair is more coily, so they're more of like, you know, the 4C type hair, so their hair took like 3 to 6 months to lock up. So it really is more like the more coily your natural hair is in its natural state, the shorter amount of time it takes to lock. And yeah, when I'm editing this, I'll ask my mom and I'll put it in text or whatever, or pop up and give y'all the correct answer, because I feel like that's like something that y'all should actually have the actual, like, you know, numbers on. Okay, so these next few questions are stuff off TikTok. One person asked me, how do I feel about lock extensions? And I'm gonna answer this back on TikTok as well in the video. I just wanted to do this video first. But he said, how did you feel about lock extensions? I don't have lock extensions, of course. This is all my hair. I'm not against it though. It does cost a lot of money, because that is like mostly it is people's hair that they just cut off themselves when they didn't want locks anymore. But I mean, I'm not against it. I mean, do what makes you feel comfortable, because I just know a lot of people do that because they don't want to do the whole short ugly phase. But I mean, you're beautiful anyway. I don't have a problem with lock extensions. I would have done it if I would have known about it, but it does cost a lot of money and I was not paying for it on my own anyway. I was in like 6th grade. But yeah, I mean, go for it. If you want to do it, go for it, but it costs like upwards of $1,000, I believe. Like, it costs a lot of money. Oh, there are like other things that you can do as well if you want to like skip the short locks phase. You can get them in box braids. You can get them in faux locks because like they're kind of already separated and they're not too long. You get what I'm saying? So I mean, you can still do protective styles. You could probably even still slap on a wig for a little amount of time. Like, just make sure that you're still keeping your base hair, like, you know, moisturizing, keeping them up kept, and you know, still getting them retwisted because you still want those to grow, because you know, yeah. How did your hair grow so fast? I think I just answered this. As I said, it's just genetics. I feel like for me it's honestly just genetics because everybody in my family got hair, period. Both sides, period. Let's see, what's the next question? What is the difference between locks and dreads? This is a good question. There's no difference as far as I'm concerned, because if we're speaking in the way of how regular people just go about saying locks and dreads, it's kind of like a historical thing. What I have been taught was that island people who, you know, had these type of hairstyles first, you know, had these hairstyles, and you know, when colonizers came over, they're like, what is that? That's ugly, that's dreadful. So when people say dreads, it's kind of like in reference to dreadful, like the colonizers calling the hair dreadful. And that's why a lot of people who are like lock enthusiasts and all that, and people who have locks are like, do not call them dreads, call them locks, because they are locks, they are not dreadful. You know what I'm saying? So as the question goes, there's no difference. It's just kind of like the historical context and what you should actually be calling this hairstyle. So yeah, you should always call these locks. Do not call them dreads, because that's just, yeah. Let's see, do yours feel dry? How do I keep them feeling soft? They feel like hair. There have been points when I do hear what you're saying though. There has been points when I felt like my hair was very brittle, when my hair is very dry. But honestly, once I really started getting into doing my daily moisturizing routine and all that, it has gone away tremendously, even though I'm not focusing on the strands. But I mean, I still do kind of run by hands through it after, like, you know, I still have the product on my hands. Honestly, as I said, keep them moisturized, keep them up, keep them shampooed, keep them retwisted. It should be fine. And even if they are brittle, it really shouldn't be a problem, but just get, you know, check in with your hairstylist to make sure that, you know, everything is okay with your roots and everything, so that your hair won't be like, you know, close to being brittle and falling off. But yeah, that I really feel like that should be a normal thing, honestly, with most people. Let's see, how many locks do you have? Let's say 200 to 300. Let's say 200 to 300. How long does it take to get done? It should take about 2 hours for a hair like mine. For a head like mine, it takes about 2 hours to get done, which is normal time for any type of, like, you know, professional hairstyle to me. Is that your real hair? Yes. I don't think y'all understand how many times I get this question. I don't think y'all understand how many times I get this question. Like, it is my real hair. I do kind of get, like, not offended, but kind of offended, but not offended, because it's like they don't know. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, yes. Like, these don't look like the faux locks. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, it's like some, you know, like, it's like sometimes people be like, oh my God, are those faux locks? No, this is real locks. Like, this does not look like faux. This does look like faux. Let me know. Does this look like faux locks to y'all? They're cute though. They are cute. They're very much cute, period. And lastly, the question that I have is, what products do you recommend? So I did give you guys my moisturizing products, of course, and I'll link those down below, or just put them down below. I would say the first thing that you need, I didn't get one, but the first thing that you really would need is a hair dryer at home, like a handheld one. or you know, some you can get up under, but just, you know, like just in case your hair gets wet, because there is such thing as dread rot and such, and it kind of just makes your hair smell really mildewy when your hair is wet. Make sure that you have big rubber bands, okay? You can have small rubber bands if you're trying to do a little, but if you need yourself in a ponytail, matter of fact, big rubber bands, or I didn't pick one up, but you know those headbands that look like big rubber bands, you need those in your life very much if you have locks. I don't care if your locks are this short, you need those. Of course, you're gonna need a bonnet, baby. We don't sleep without bonnets around here. Like, what? Make sure you have you a comb with a little good rat tail piece. Hopefully you guys can you see this? Yeah, with a good rat tail piece, and get you a fine tooth one. I do recommend Jamaican mango and lime, the Razac Locs twist brand stuff. My mom has been using this on my hair for years, so I think even before like I had locks, like use this brand, focused, okay? Use this brand, okay? Yes, Jamaican mango and lime, and it smells really good. I don't recommend something that's like too jelly for your hair. I do not recommend that at all, just because I feel like that doesn't really lock in. Girl, you can still have your little edge control period. This is the, you know, Style Factor Edge Boost, because sometimes, you know, when you get your hair retwisted, you have a little baby hair and they be swooping my stuff up in the salon. So you can do that, just don't do too much, because it's gonna cause buildup on the, you know, right here on your hair. I mean, unless you're gonna wash it out every day, but you know, just be cautious of that. That's just like with anybody anyways. I wish I knew, I remember what brand shampoo we use, but I do not. So I'm gonna ask my mom tomorrow when I'm editing this video, and I'll just have that down below in the description box. Oh, I'm about to forget like one of the biggest things. You need hair clips. If you are retwisting your clips at home, God bless you if you are doing that, because I can't do that. You need slide-in clips. Okay, these are the, what's this, the Annie brand. Annie brand. 80 slide-in clips for $6.99 at my place, you know. But you know, just the little clips. You know what the clips look like. You know what the clips look like. Y'all know what the clips look like. It's on here. But then if your hair is long enough like mine, you can easily just kind of like just, you know, twist them around one another once you get them done. And you know, but once yours is like kind of really short or shorter in length, you should really get some clips. Okay, you guys, so that's the end of this video. I hope you guys learned something. I hope you guys are interested in getting locks. If so, go ahead and lock it up, queen, king, period, whoever you are. Yeah, if you have locks, make sure you comment down below. If you don't have locks but you want locks, make sure you comment down below. And if you love how my locks look, make sure you comment down below. Make sure that you guys subscribe if you want to see more hair videos, and tell me down below if you guys want to see more hair videos. Like, what type of hair videos do you want to see? If you have any more questions, also comment down below as well, and I will comment back to you and answer that for you, sweetie. Okay, make sure that you like, comment, and subscribe, you guys. I love you guys. I hope you love me too, and I will see you guys in the next video.
Show me, I sing a sad song in my house.